Hello, my ABT students. This will be part 2 of the advanced tables. So let's go to File and go to Open and go to Browse. So go to your classes drive. I'll go to my classes drive and go to ABT and go to Teaching Documents and open up the one called Prices. So open up Prices for me. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is save it, because remember in the last video I forgot to tell you to save it. So we're going to go File, Save As, and now go to Browse and go to your folder. Okay, go to your folder, and I'll go to mine, and I'll go to ABT, and we want to go to Advanced Tables, so go to Advanced Tables, click in the file name box, press Home, type in your name, so I'm going to type in Lee, and my date is September 23. I don't know what your date will be. It doesn't matter. All right, save it. So first thing you see here, Memo 2, you're familiar with all that. Current date, you know to go and insert date and time. You never type it in. You always select the third date and say OK. All right, so now we have here what we could call a table. You see it's a tabulation with size, 8 ounces, 1 pound, and description and price. So we're going to select those items right there. All right, and now we want to convert this to a table. So I want you to go to Table, and I want you to say Convert Text to Table. And it says it thinks that you want 3 columns. That's exactly right. That's what you want. And it says the separator are tabs. Well, there you see the tab, and there you see the tab, so that's correct. So say OK. And now you have a table. Now, granted, this is a little bit large. Let's put it over here just so you can see that. So there's your table, quite easily set up for you. I'm going to do this here. I'll pull this out a little bit here and a little bit here. Okay, so now there's another one. So let's do the same thing. Select from size down to the end there, and you're going to go to Table, Insert. You're going to go to Table and say Convert Text to Table. Once again, it tells you want 3 columns. That's what you want. And separator is tabs. Say OK, and we've got another table. So that's good. I'm going to drag this over here. I'm going to drag this over, and then I'll pull this one back so that we've got our 2 tables. Okay, nicely done. So now the next thing is I want to show you what it means by a cell margin. So we'll just take this table here. Look at it. Look at your space. Now, when you go to cell margins, it does every cell. Okay, every cell. So you must remember this in case you don't want that. Now, when we're doing labels and things, yes, that comes in handy. So I'm going to show you here so that you know. So go to cell margins, and let's say from the top of the cell, you want to put in 0.1. All right, and let's say from the left of the cell, we want to be at 0.1. And the right side we don't really need to worry about, it's just the top and the left. So now say OK. And you see how you can see your 0.1 at the top and 0.1 at the left. So if you ever need to put in sizes, and you want to make your rows a little bit bigger because you want the text further away, then you can use cell margins. If that isn't what you wanted, then just go Control-Z to undo, and you're right back to normal. Okay, so that's all that cell margins are. Now, the next one is that we would have you to do would be here if you had, let's say I drag this row down. So drag this row down and drag this row down and maybe drag this row down. All right, now select your table and look what you have. Distribute the rows. Click on it, and now they're perfectly equal. So that's a really handy one that you will really like. Now, if you say distribute columns, they're all going to be the same width. Well, I didn't want to distribute columns really because I had it looking better, so I'm going to say Control Z to undo. All right, so that's what you saw there. Now, note your table. What do you see? Everything's at the top. And you know this. Get your four-headed arrow, right-click, Table Properties. What do we do? Let's say that we want it. We'll leave it at the left. That's fine. Row, we could specify the height, and let's say we want 0.3. And cell, what do you choose? Vertical alignment, center. All right, now watch your text, and you can see your row heights are 0.3, and your text is perfectly centered. All right, let's go back to this table, and let's do the same thing. All right, so right-click again, Table Properties, and you want to go to Table, and we'll leave it at the left. So go to Row, specify your height, put in 0.3, and Cell, Vertical Alignment, Center. So nicely done. That's perfect. All right, the next thing then, now we want to go and put a table caption in here. So I want to show you this. So here you are in the first table. It doesn't matter as long as you're in the first table. I want you to go to your References tab, References, and you see the words Insert Caption. So click on Insert Caption, and note it comes up and it tells you the label is a table, and it even puts in Table 1 for you, and it says above selected item. All right, so what I want you to do here at Table 1, put in a colon, space bar, and type in retail prices. Okay, retail prices. All right, and now say OK. And there, that table has been labeled for you as Table 1, Retail Prices. And we put it at the top. Now, this is just a paragraph. You can change the color. If you didn't like the blue and you wanted green, you could change the color to green. It's size 9. If you want to make it larger, you could make it larger. If you want to go Control E to center it, you can. Control R to right align it, and Control L, which actually likely looks the best. Okay, now come down to the second table. Once again, we're going to go to References, and you're going to say Insert Caption. And look at this. The computer knows that that is Table 2. Okay, so put in your colon, spacebar once, and type Wholesale Prices. And this time we're not going to put it above though, because I want you to see below. So I'll show you below and say OK. So there it is, below. All right, now we change this to green. All we have to do is select it, go to your Home tab, click on your paintbrush, and come down and paint it. So it's very easy for you to change your captions. So this one here is at the top of the cell. This one here is at the bottom of the cell. And remember, it's just a paragraph, nothing any different. Okay, now the next thing that I want to do, and I'm going to go to View here. I'm going to go to View, and I want to go to Multiple Pages. And right now I only have one page. But I'm going to press Enter here, and I'm going to go Control Enter to throw this over here for right now. All right, we're going to make a table here. We're going to go to Insert. We're going to go to Table, and I want to make it 2 columns wide and 2 rows deep. Now, here I want you to drag this one down about like this and drag this down here. Now, it's always easier when you are working with a table and we want to put data in it, is use a separate cell for each piece. So what we're going to do now is I want to take Retail Prices, so select it and cut it, and click in the first cell and paste it. Now go get Wholesale Prices, cut it, and then paste it here. So we've got the headings in. They're easy for us to work with. All right. Now we want to take the table. So click on your four-headed arrow like this and cut it. Control X. And go here and go Control V. All right. Now let's go and take this table, cut it, Control X, and go Control V. All right, if you want to put the caption in, select it. We really don't need it, but just so you have practice, cut it, and then we want to click in this cell. Hold on here, and go Control V. We'll move the table in a minute, and it should pop to the front. Yes, it will. Okay, so there you are for a second. Now let's go get your other one here and cut it. And now go here and go Control V, and then we will move our table and drag it down. Okay, so you've seen that, but right now I'm going to take out the captions because I've got the headings in here, so I'm going to take the captions out just to make the next part easier for you. And the same thing here, I'll take the caption out, and now it'll be easy. All right, first of all, your table here needs to be sorted so that I want to sort it by size. All right, I want to sort it by size. So what I want you to do is go to your Layout tab, and you see your A to Z sort button. Now, this is important. We want to sort by, right now it says no header row, but I do have a header row. Size, description, and prices, your headings is a header row. So say that you have a header row. And now you can sort by size, description, or price. Well, we want to sort by size. And we want to, this is numbers. Okay, this is numbers. And let's go with ascending order first so that you can see that and you understand that. Okay, so now do you see 1 pound, 1 pound, 1 pound, because 1 comes before 8. All right, go back to your A to Z to sort. And again, you have a header row, but this time you want to sort in descending order. Change it to number, descending order, say OK. Now do you have 8 ounces, 8 ounces, 1 pound? Yes. All right, let's try it here. Okay, so one more time. Go to A to Z sort, and we have a header row. We want to sort by size, and we already know it's a number, and we want descending order. Say OK. So perfectly, you've got your 8 ounces. Now, we're going to have to stop here because my video time is out. So save this. Go Control S to save. Don't turn it off your screen. I'm going to download this one, and then I'll do part 3.